Hi and welcome, I'm Lisa. Thanks for joining me here on the Whimsy Stamps channel for another card making tutorial. Today's another mini release and I thought I would share the FaDoodle Rainbows Stamp Set with you. I'm going to share how I created these quick and simple 2-for-1 cards inspired by the boho rainbows that are trending right now. Also stick around to the end for a sneak peek of cards I'm sharing over on my YouTube channel featuring the FaDoodle Rainbows Stamp Set. You definitely want to hop over there and check those out because they are spooktacular. Now, here's a close-up of the FaDoodle Rainbow Stamp Set. I do want to point out that each of the rainbow stamps is one stamp. In other words, these are not individual bands. On the solid band rainbow, I simply cut them apart with my scissors to make stamping different colors much easier. We're going to look at that. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with some stamping. I'm using Distress Oxides on a 6.5 by 8.5 inch piece of Avalanche white heavy cardstock. I'm stamping the colors Tattered Rose, Aged Mahogany, and Salvaged Patina. Now I find it very easy to line the stamp up if I need to stamp it 2 or more times. You could do this in a stamp positioning tool if it makes it easier for you. For me, when I'm doing a lot of repeat stamping like this, I find it's just easier to use my acrylic blocks when I'm using the right type of ink. Of course, we know pigment inks are great for stamping solid images like this. So Distress Oxides are a fusion of dye and pigment inks, as we know, and normally I have great luck when I'm stamping solid images with this ink. And again, this stamp is so easy to line back up that I'm not worried if it doesn't give me a smooth, solid stamping the first time out. I'm going to continue stamping the rainbows across the bottom of the cardstock. Now, I prefer stamping each band all at one time and then moving on to the next size. Now, as I continue to stamp the rainbows up the cardstock, I'm going to, of course, offset those on each row. I'll go ahead and fill in the entire piece of cardstock at this point, stamping each size of the band in different colors. Now, once I'm done stamping, I'm going to set this aside to dry while I clean up and prep for the next step, which is die cutting the large Big Hugs word die out of gold glitter cardstock and gold metallic cardstock. And once the stamp panels dry, I cut 2 panels from it, 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. I also cut some clouds from the Slimline cloud background die, and I just ran those through my die cut machine with some white cardstock. So we're going to go ahead and assemble the cards. I'm going to glue the panels to an A2 blush colored card base using my glue, and I'm just centering those up. I use my favorite 1/8 of an inch foam adhesive strips to the back of the die cut words and clouds. Center the Big Hugs words up in the center of your card and then add the clouds. Now to finish this off, I'm using my gold Jelly Roll pen and I'm going to add some dots between that Aged Mahogany and Salvaged Patina rainbow bands. Let me know what you think about the FaDoodle Rainbows Stamp Set in the comments below. And also, don't forget to hop over to my site and check out the spooktacular cards I'm sharing over there. For more information on the products seen in this video, you can click the links directly below to head over to the Whimsy Stamps website. I appreciate you so much for spending time with me today, and until next time, please take care.